Elden Ring's out, so you know. Perfect time to keep playing Metroid Samus Returns. Too many games, so little time. And we're back. With the release of Elden Ring, I might, I might do me some, Right, that's blue. I might do some Elden Ring stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do a playthrough because everybody and their mother's doing playthroughs, right? But I might record some stuff of me just wandering around doing whatever, casually, casual Elden Ring content. That's what. Ew, content. Gross. I said it. I wish I hadn't. Gosh. What do we got? We got Metroids. Oh, right. We're about to head down. I am happy to say that I still kind of wanted to sit down and play this game, though. Despite, I played like 2 straight days of Elden Ring, and it's like I have like 14 hours in it as of right now, as of the recording of this video, and it's, ugh. I mean, it's not just like good. It's not just like, because here's the thing, right? There's like the baseline FromSoft quality of, oh yeah, this is just a good game. Nobody would deny that. Anybody who does deny that is probably, oh, they just blow up. Most people who would deny the quality of a FromSoft game, of most of their games, right, is probably just trying to be a contrarian. Oh, this freaking theme song, I'm so glad they put this in there. It's just good. But like, this isn't just like, I'm not just talking about like, oh, this is like a solid video game. This is a solid FromSoft game. It's or like, oh yeah, it's just like they just put that super missile tank literally just right out here in the open. Oh. I mean, like, genuinely, there's something else on the map. We missed something there. It's not just a good FromSoft game, or just a good video game. Like, it is a, like, it is. Oh yeah, on the wall there's a little place to probably bust open. Like, it's just a good game. It is a, like I know the thing to do is to be like, oh, what am I doing? I'm being a fool. That's what happens when I try to think critically while playing a video game. Like, it is 10 out of 10. Like, actually, though. No, not really, because obviously, like, oh, you can't, nothing really has a perfect score. Everything's got something it could do better or something that's not so good, right? Like, I would say maybe at the moment, something that I think the game could do better is like, That took a lot of super missiles to kill that guy. Jeez. Ow. Something the game could do better is, like, I think some enemies have some really cheesy attacks, you know? Like I was fighting this boss named Knight Rider, and like, you know, enemies have some like stun lock stuff sometimes, you know? Knight Rider's horse, he's like a dude riding a horse. And he, his horse could like tackle you, and then that would stun you, so he could then slash you, and then his horse would tackle you again right after. Like, enemies got some crazy chain combos. Most enemies, unless you're dumping a lot into health, which I've dumped literally no levels into health almost, so maybe that's my bad, right? But if you were to not invest a whole lot into health, then oh boy. I'm in trouble. Ow. Oh. Then like a lot of enemies have at least one thing, or not enemies, but harder and like mini bosses and bosses, right? Like named enemies and stuff. They a lot of them have at least one thing that might one-shot you if you don't invest a whole lot into health at the beginning. And then even beyond that, like, ow. Oh, I need to pull from the other side. I see. Or enemies have really long combo strings. Like, something I've noticed is that enemies will they will attack you at least 2 to 3 more times than you think they're going to. Like, it'll seem like their attack string has ended, and then they just and then they immediately start winding up something else, and you had like no idea that it was coming. It's pretty brutal. It's gotta be said. Pretty sure I missed an item in here. I was not diligent enough. Ah, oh well. We're getting something? Plasma beam. Oh! That's different. So what does it do? Oh. Wow, we only have 3 upgrades left now. Plasma beam accumulates and then releases powerful plasma energy. It can pass through multiple enemies. Okay, so we have something that passes through walls, and now we have something that passes through enemies. Oh. Oh, does this... Methinks I understand. Does this kill these guys? Wow. Oh, because it passes through enemies now. Okay, cool. Wait, does that mean the enemies that are shielded this can go through them and hurt them anyways? If so, that's pretty good. If that's true. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh crud. Interesting. I don't think the plasma beam is usually in 2D games, right? Isn't that normally a 3D game thing? I could be wrong. No, still don't know how to kill the crystals. The crystals. Wow. Yeah, okay, it just really lays waste to these guys, jeez. Again, it's hard to justify using ice unless it's you're specifically fighting Metroids and have to, right? Because like desperately need the gravity suit. Yeah, but it's with Elden Ring plays like a slightly faster, not slightly, but a little bit faster Dark Souls. But then enemies are like as aggressive and quick as they are in like Bloodborne sometimes. It's crazy. But yeah, might be making just some Elden Ring vibe videos where I just chill out and appreciate the game, because it has been very, very good. It is dangerous though. If you have like important things to do, honestly, I would stay away from the game until you get those important things done. Cause like it really has been, and this is saying a lot, cause I don't get this way with games as much as I used to. But like it's one of those games you sit down and start playing it, and I'll look at the clock, and it like 2 hours will have passed, and then 4 hours will have passed, and then it's like 3 in the morning. It's like, oh, whoops. Okay, well now that I know I can kill those bug things now, anywhere I've marked with the green, hopefully my markers have been good, and I've been keeping that up enough to find most things. Oh. Okay, there's a Metroid around. I do like that they leave the corpses around to let you know. Kind of, like, it builds anticipation. Oh, dang. Right. Ow. Okay, so I have to, let's mark it with, speaking of making sure I'm placing down good markers, let's mark that with the, mark it with the light blue. Yeah, no, I normally don't get so enamored with games. Not like I used to, right? But that's just growing up, right? Same thing goes with like movies and things like that. That's why when you play something that gives you that like sense of wonder again, Because, like, that's something I got from that sense of wonder and, like, you want to be exploring because you genuinely, like, aren't sure of things, right? Because once you go up, you understand how games work. And once you understand how games work, a lot of the mystique goes away, right? Which is totally normal because you know the limitations, right? So when a game can really make you feel like, yeah, I genuinely don't know what happens if I go this way or that way, right? That's a big deal. It's a really big deal. Oh, that was pretty slick. Let's go. Hold on. Was it? I can't go all the way up here, or something, right? Oh, can I just not? Okay. It looks like I'm not going back that way. Oh, I'm not going back down that way easily. So let's just go here. We got like. Yeah, now with the plasma beam, I didn't think there'd be another beam. Oh, that's pretty cool. With the plasma beam though, I'm starting to feel a little bit like I was like halfway through zero mission now, as far as strength goes. Okay, let's save. Yeah, but as far as the last game that made me feel like that, it was probably Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah, look, I could just blast through enemies that are normally guarded. That's interesting. That trivializes a lot of things now. now we're gonna have the reverse problem, right? Before it was I don't need to shoot anything because I could just parry and one-shot them. Now it's like I don't need to parry anything because I can just shoot them. Oh, see, I didn't mark this door. What a shame. Ow. Dang, and now that it shoots through things, I just eviscerate stuff now. Alright, game. Alright. Clearly I need the screw attack and I need it now. Oh, I'm gonna get it literally in this next room, huh? But no, yeah, Breath of the Wild really, I feel like everything that I felt was done correctly in Breath of the Wild that made it a good open world game, which I don't think a lot of open world games are very good. Well, at least I don't think the things that make a lot of open world games good isn't the open world aspects, because they become very cookie cutter. They become very lackluster. It's sort of just design 3 tasks. You know, it's just sort of like, okay, look, we're gonna design 3 tasks, and then, okay, so I need the gravity suit. Running out of places to go. Alright, well. Okay. I still gotta anticipate parrying if things get too close. That's for sure. I hear Metroid, but I don't see Metroid. But yeah, I mean, I feel like open world games have become very cookie cutter, and it's taken a lot away from them, and it's taken a lot away from the concept, because the concept of open world games is a great idea, especially for like an interactive media, getting to go out and explore a bunch of stuff is awesome. Like, hands down. Okay, this needs a super bomb. I'm assuming super bomb. I could be wrong. But I think what Breath of the Wild and Elden Ring do right is that the things that you're going out and seeing are unique, like, moments. Either because they're unique because of what you make of them, or oh wow, oh, my gun kind of glows green now when I use the railgun. I need the screw attack for up there. Well, there's an item over here, I suppose. Ow. Oh, right, no, I don't know. Right, this. Yeah, I have no idea what to do with this. Oh, never mind. Yeah, instead of just filling maps up with, like, basically red dots of, oh, go do the same 5 things that we've designed the entire game around over and over again until you clear out the map, and then there's nothing to really look at or appreciate. Because here's the thing, right? A lot of open worlds, I don't think are that interesting to look at. Far Cry games, I don't think they're very interesting to look at. I don't think Dying Light 2 is a beautiful looking game, but as far as like landmarks and scenery, Dying Light 1 as well, really. As far as like really amazing landscapes, I don't really personally feel like it cuts it. Dying Light 2 less so, because Dying Light 2's graphical fidelity is just crazy enough to where, like, yeah, standing on top of a big fancy looking skyscraper that with a beautiful sunset in the background, it's like, oh yeah, that looks obviously objectively that is good to look at, right? It would be dumb for me to say it's not good to look at, but it's not interesting, right? With Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild, they're not the most graphically like high fidelity games, right? The resolutions don't go as crazy, aren't as crazy as a lot of other games. They're not rendered quite as well. They're not using all the fanciest freaking technology and techniques that are available to people now, right? And yet, they are astonishing to look at. And I think it's because they have really amazing art styles and very amazing art direction. When you see places in Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild, you don't feel like you don't feel like you've seen that somewhere else in the game before. That's not to say, like, yeah, mountains are gonna start looking like mountains, right? But tell me a significant looking mountain in Skyrim, a game that is littered with mountains. I would say that Skyrim's art style is mountains in white and murky brown and gray, and that's Skyrim's art style. Right? Now you might say, oh, well, that's not fair. Like, Skyrim's like an old game at this point. First off, it's an old game that's been re-released like 20 times, and it's only been moderately improved, graphically speaking. Secondly, Breath of the Wild is going to be an old game at some point. The Dark Souls games are old games, right? And they're only getting older. but the visuals in them, the places, like Anno Londo in Dark Souls 1, that game is crusty, okay? That game is crusty. I'll say it. I'll be the first to say it. We all know it. Game's crusty as heck. I am pressing a lot of buttons. I gotta go this way. Dang. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's a lot of there's a lot of buttons you have to press at the same time and be holding down in order to do like specific actions. So like it took my brain a second to be like, okay, I need to hold on to this, aim that way, activate missiles, point and shoot. But yeah, like Anno Londo is still striking to look at in Dark Souls 1. It is a beautiful, beautiful area because it had because the art direction is good. It makes it beautiful. Freaking enemies and stuff still look sick. They're not like as high. Freaking like the resolution on them isn't as high as it could possibly be, right? But they still look awesome. Bloodborne, as far as games go and generations go, pause before picking that up. Bloodborne is still an amazing looking game, and if you look at it, if you look closely at things, like textures aren't very good, resolution's not very good. It could stand to have a polish. It doesn't look next gen anymore, right? But that game's always going to be amazing to look at. The areas in that game. The freaking boss designs, Abretus. When you see Abretus standing way off in the distance in that cave lit up by moonlight, like come on, man. Dying Light 2 is going to look bad in like 3 years because of where tech is going and stuff like that. Heck, looking at the freaking like people talking in scenes, the way they're animated and things like that, is already freaking cursed sometimes. Not to mention the dialogue is terrible. Holy crud. I love Dying Light 2. It's a very good fun game to play, especially multiplayer. Dying Light 2 is not a very good. Is not a fantastic game. I would say it is good and fun. Gravity suit. Finally. I feel like I've been saying we need a gravity suit for like I've been saying that for like 3-4 episodes now. Greatly reduces damage, which in this game means I'm still gonna lose half my HP, but that's fine. Also prevents lava damage. Oh. Okay. And allows you to move freely in liquid. Hallelujah. Thank goodness. If we look now though. Oh, nope, not amiibos. Nope, hold on. Sorry, my bad. I want to look at. I don't want to look at the map either. Here we go. Jeez. So there's 2 spots missing. One of them is next to bomb. So that's okay. So that's definitely super bomb. And then the other one's next to space jump. Oh, I wonder if they added the sprint. The sprint from Oh, look at me move. Okay, first off, this is a this is pretty good Samus design. This looks pretty cool. I like this. Secondly, now what if they added the super run from Super Metroid? Again, I'm not really gonna be going into Super Metroid blind. Like how everybody's seen Super Metroid. I've seen too many speedruns. I've watched games done quick. All right, I've seen Super Metroid. But now. Oh right, what did I need over here? Oh, it looks like I need super bombs? Let's make sure. Oh wait, hold on. Yo. We look sick now. I didn't even notice that our ball was different. Why do we look so freaking cool? I'm dumb and I'm bad and I know I am. Everybody just... And I'm going the wrong way. I'm falling apart. I could not jump enough. I thought I could cheese it. I'm going the wrong way again. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna check it, and then if you see a hard cut here, it's because there was nothing there. Pete's sake. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. I was a fool, and I admit it. I should put a marker there to remind me. Oh. I have a bit of a concoction here. Dole lemonade, which is not lemonade. It is like, it's got some lemon concentrate. No vitamin C. It is just sugar water. With like that's flavored like lemons. Oh wait a minute. The Metroid is... Oh yeah, no, it's a lemonade. It's Dole lemonade mixed with freaking Pepsi. It's something because you can get both of those at Mia Ned's. We had Mia Ned's last night, and listen, like it's perhaps a touch degenerate. However, it makes me happy. And don't we all deserve just a little happiness? So get yourself a drink. Get yourself some weird, terrible concoction or potion to consume at your own detriment as you slowly kill your body. Oh, I do take significantly less damage. It's still a lot of damage, but it is significantly less by the usual standards. Nice. Okay. Wait a minute, is that what I wanted? No, because this is... Right. This just goes back up and around. Yeah, I can't really mark on the map. I mean, I don't really have a... couldn't really have a color designated to remind me I need to go back with a gravity suit, but... Any place that's not cleared out will have to be a reminder enough. I can jump now, right? Yes, okay. Oh, is the screw attack in here? Okay. Hold on. Oh my gosh. How long has this episode been going right now? "36 minutes." Barely. And we've gotten the plasma beam, the gravity suit, and the screw attack. They really... The pacing is kind of whack. Let's see, the screw attack emits powerful energy waves during spin jumps, which can be used to damage enemies upon impact. Now, typically how this goes... Oh. It looks pretty good. Now, usually how this goes, this thing does, like, way too much damage. Like, normally you're one-shotting people from here on out if you just jump into them, which is funny. Okay. Well, now we can break that. Or things of that nature. Which now also means... Well, now we just need super bombs. Oh, but first we can kill a Metroid. Right? Oh, big one. Big boy. Oh, right. Plasma. Okay, so plasma still doesn't work. Oh, I bet when he stands up like that, I could probably... Got him. Ooh, killed him in the cutscene. Or in the animation. Nice. Yeah, I was able to move over really quick with my free hand and click on super missiles before. In the middle of that animation, which is pretty nice. Okay, let me switch to my actual weapon, because Ice Beam just got gimped. Straight up. And then let's see where we want to go now. Okay, well, definitely down to the bottom right. That's probably where we need to go. Oh, no, we got over here, too. Or we can go up and get that super missile upgrade. Let's do that. Pause. Okay. Ooh. Okay, well, 2 shots. That's definitely not as good as Zero Mission, where you freaking... where you just obliterate people. Boom, got that. Okay. I don't rightfully remember. I feel like I can like safely start going back, and I should be able to do just about everything, right? Like, oh, there's this though. No, because this is the place where there's crystals on the other side, and I don't know what to do with the crystals. No, yeah, the crystals just You just don't need to deal with that, you know? Just don't have to. Oh, down here. Let me out, you little crappy bastard. Oh. Nice. Okay, let's see here. We can remove that. Remove that. And super missile for that one, super missile for that one. Don't know how to get to that one. Okay, well, let's go down here and save. Then take that elevator down, I guess? Yeah, because then there's 2 more upgrades to try and snag. Okay. I finally feel like I'm strong enough to kind of just focus on moving around obstacles instead of having to stop and fight every single enemy. Because taking all these, like, free hits along the way was making me lose a lot of HP before. And now I finally feel like, for the most part, I can just sort of run people down. Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh, I can finally kill those guys quickly. Hallelujah. Just make my life a little easier. Oh. Oh no, it's this. It definitely has to do with these crystals. It's gotta be super bombs, right? It's gotta be. I don't know what else it would be. Ow. Was this? Yeah. Oh. Boom. Okay. Got a little confused at first. I was like, I don't know. Because I could slip off. It didn't really end up mattering. I kind of cheesed it, but... Cool. I don't really need it, but I'll grab the Aeon just to say I did. Yeah, now it really is just a matter of how fast can I spam shoot. Okay. So that was one of these upgrades. Still can't do the other one. And then I can go through. Yeah, might as well just go through while I'm here. Oh, I got a notification that it's my friend's birthday tomorrow. Huh. Should probably get Michael something. Oh, right, I think the crystals might have to do with freaking, the super sprint, if it's in this game. Which I'm not sure if it is 100%. It would make sense. Although I haven't seen a lot of... The areas don't really seem designed around being able to sprint around. In Super Metroid, there's a lot of straight lines and stuff like that. Same thing with the Zero Mission. Oh, right, the sprint was in Zero Mission. I didn't even think. I forgot. Any game that came after Super Metroid had everything that Super Metroid had in it, even if it was technically like a prequel or something that took place before it. Which I don't blame them for doing that. It just makes sense to me. Oh, killed so quickly. Ow. I'm being murderized. Ow. Criminy. Interesting. Nice. Hey, you know, I mean, what can I say? I am just kind of a god at Metroid games now. What, I played like 2 2/3 of one? Not 2 2/3. 1 2/3 of one. We can remove that now. Cool. Okay, other than super bombs in the area, I feel like we've gotten everything else. I do like being able to scan for things. I don't know if before I might have said like, hey, this kind of feels like it defeats the purpose a bit of like, I don't know, exploring, blowing everything up. I think it's kind of nice to have an idea. Well, like, although... Oh, okay, we're gonna do that. Is this guy different? He looks like he might be a little different. Oh, I need to try to get that off. He's red. I don't know if like. Oh, got him. Swapping the super missiles. I'm trying to like. I'm trying to do it quickly, and that's messing me up. Cause I'll point. She'll start to do the grapple, but then I will be pulling down before it actually latches on. Oh, I could probably charge beam. Ow! I have literally 1 HP. If I survive this with 1 HP, I'm gonna kind of laugh. Oh yeah. Oh, well. Well, I didn't do it, and I'm still laughing. So, okay, I played that incredibly poorly. So, okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna switch to super missiles. Yeah, when he stands up, I should try to do a charge blast on him. Oh! Oh, I killed him with the charge beam. Nice. Very cool. That's it for this area. Okay. I am glad they made the ice beam good against the Metroids. One, they're the most fun fight in the game, and two, ice beam just, I don't really see a point in using it otherwise. I don't know, maybe you can let me know if like there's universal. I mean, I know you can freeze people, but granted, okay, I guess the argument here is, oh, well, on that totally legitimate 3DS you're playing the game on, you know, that's the only reason, because it's a little cumbersome to have to use the mouse along with the controller in your hands. And it's like, yeah, but would it be much better if I was holding a 3DS and I had to hold like the stylus in my hand or tap on the screen with my finger every so often? Because in my experience playing a lot of DS and 3DS games, when those were the current thing that was out, right? In my experience, they were kind of, it was still kind of cumbersome, not like unplayable, you know? I'm absolutely not gonna say that. That would be silly. But it was, you know, it wasn't great. It's okay to say that too, you know? It wasn't the greatest setup, like holy crud. So, something that I don't even think an emulator could fix, unless they did something special for the emulator, was Kid Icarus Uprising. A while back, I bought the, I love that game for starters. Let me get that out of the way. I love that game. A while back, I bought the right thumbstick attachment for the 3DS, which is supposed to help you know, it turns certain games are compatible, let you do dual stick, right? Which is really the way a lot of things feel like they're supposed to be with dual stick, right? But Kid Icarus, it would be like the best control scheme was moving around with the left thumbstick, and then aiming with the. Is this just a thing to take me down? Okay, well, I'll one at a time, I suppose. Yeah, and then aiming with the stylus, and it was, you know, kind of cumbersome. Led to a lot of wrist pain, because one, you have to hold the stylus the whole time, and it's not like just tapping on the screen. It's not something you could do with the finger. Like, you actually had to move the stylus around the screen in order to aim, which I understand. Oh well, we want to make use of the hardware. Some of the best games on any system, whether it's the Wii or the Wii U or anything like that, or the DS on the 3DS, some of the best games don't make use of the hardware, or they do it in very minimal, not interesting or impressive ways, just to say they did. It's not a. You don't. You actually don't. What you should be focusing on is making a good game. Making a game that's fun to play, that controls well. Keyword there, controls well. Not controls manageably. Controls well. Oh. So many missiles. An unbelievable amount of missiles. An ungodly amount of missiles. I guess missiles, by their very nature, are kind of ungodly. Although, you know, I don't know the guy. Technically he could love missiles. I want to say he doesn't, but. Fighting Big Boy. Oh, how do you see this guy? It's very red there. I almost never get that one of those guys. Yeah, look at me not care about lava. Not a whole lot of good terrain to walk on, that's for sure. There's always underparts to these. Is that in case I want to hide? Or is it so I can shoot them from underneath? Or what? Oh, got him. That wasn't that bad. Take a sip of my potion. Not bad. Need one more. How do I go? Yeah, see, there's always these underparts. Am I missing something? Is there like a technique I should have been doing the whole time? Because, I mean, I guess I could be on down there. I could shoot up through the wall with my plasma cannon, but it doesn't seem like that would be that useful. Like, that doesn't do damage, you know? Oh yeah, 3DS. Yeah, so I got the other D-pad to play Kid Icarus Uprising, because I heard it would be, you know... Well, because my assumption was that it would be perfect for that. You move around with the left stick, and then you aim with the right stick, you know, like any other third-person, first-person shooter. Any other shooter, period. Oh boy, they did not have the same thing in mind. Apparently, all that attachment does is it allows you to swap the controls opposite. So if you're left-handed, you can instead you can use whatever hands you're comfortable to move around and use the stylus with, right? So normally it's move around with the left hand, use the stylus with the right hand. Instead, you can move around with the right hand, use the stylus with the left hand. It's just to change your dominant hand if you need that. Which, here's the thing, accessibility, great, awesome, good. That's awesome for you. However, as far as like not killing my wrists trying to move around a stylus on the pad, because you have to like, your hand becomes a claw. Your hand becomes an absolute claw trying to hold the 3DS and move around with your other hand and move around the stylus, right? It's because like that's the thing. The same hand you're using to move around is the hand that is that is holding it by itself. Now it's like, oh, well, but they made stands for the 3DS. I'm not sitting at a desk playing my handheld system. It is a handheld system. By creating a stand for it, you are basically admitting that you have designed a game in a way to not let it be handheld anymore. You are fools. It's so crazy, and I think the craziest thing about it is that let's save really quick. That's the craziest thing about it, is that I need to save really quick. No, and the craziest thing about it is that other games on the 3DS do make use of both sticks when you have the attachment in. They do let you do like movement with one and camera and aiming with the other. So it's like, why didn't you figure that out for this? What? Why did you design it this way? So what I'm going to do, because here's the thing, I've been wanting to play Kid Icarus Uprising again. But man, for the life of me, do I want to play it again without killing my wrists? Because I do a lot of things that involve my hands, you know, and I kind of want my wrists to last. Drawing, freaking 3D work on the computer, animation, games, recording, video editing. I need my hand. I could figure out how to do things without my hands, right? Isn't to say that, oh, if you don't have access to both your hands, you suddenly can't do anything. Like, no, of course, everybody figures it out. There's some amazing people out there who have figured out how to play entire games one-handed, which is awesome. Couldn't even begin to imagine trying to play this game one-handed. Ow. Yeah, they're like red ones now. They used to be more bluish, and now they're kind of red, I noticed. Oh, got him. Well, okay, well this is hardly fair because you're just walking into me. Wow, I hit him with another freaking good ice shot. You're not, like, running away, are you? No. This is a really sloppy one. Nice, got it though. Ta-da! Nice, that was the last one. And I'm at the bottom. Anyways, so I can just run straight through that. Sick. Yeah, so I'm wondering with, Citra, a 3DS animation software that I definitely don't know about and don't use. I'm wondering, if they tweaked if they tweaked Kid Icarus Uprising in order to make it like easier to play, or if you can bind it to just if you can bind it to a gamepad better, because that would be amazing. If they let me do dual stick on it, that game is going to change. Like, that's gonna be the way to play the game. Either that, I'm gonna have to hold out for like a remake or a remaster of some sort, or a sequel on the Switch. I don't really see that happening. The argument there, like, for it would be, oh well, they added Pit, Dark Pit, and Palutena are all in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and it's like, yeah, that makes sense. You're right. And it's like, yeah, that would be a point in favor of them possibly making more Kid Icarus stuff in the style of Uprising, until you think about the fact that, well, the reason so many Kid Icarus characters probably got into Smash is probably because Sakurai made both games. And you can really tell, especially in the menus, you can really tell Sakurai made Kid Icarus Uprising. Ow. But yeah, it's like he made both games, so I'm sure he had more than enough pull to be like, hey, I want my character in the game. especially with how much money they knew Smash was gonna make, and how much money it ended up making. They're probably like, yeah, absolutely, Sakurai, put whoever the heck you want in there. I can still parry. I just choose not to sometimes. Here. Okay, purple stuff still hurts. Probably not getting a suit that stops the purple stuff from hurting, that's for sure. Oh, gotta say. Yeah. And the next thing that they're making that is a Sakurai based thing is that new Kirby game. I don't know if he's a director on it. I would imagine he has some sway on it. Well, I'm pretty sure they said, hey, Sakurai, you gotta keep making... If you ever want to make a Kirby game again, you gotta freaking... You gotta make Smash Brothers content until we tell you you're done. And it's like, oh, gosh. The poor man. Just let him make his cute pink puffball game and more Kid Icarus stuff, please. Let him make his own Persona. You know he wants to. It's all he wants. Let him make a different kind of fighting game. Like a traditional one, even. They won't do it. Okay, but with that ranting and rambling, I'm gonna call it there. Because next time, we're gonna unlock a whole new area where I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna be fighting the last handful of, Metroids. Or, you know what? What's probably going to happen is there's 5 on one side, right? So 5 are going to show up, and then 1's going to be missing, and it's going to be the big final boss. It's going to have, like, ascended into another freaking plane of existence. It's going to become God and smite me, and it's going to be terrible. But that's for a different time. Hey, if you liked this, leave a like. If you want more, then you subscribe. If you don't like this, leave a dislike. If you did like this, leave a dislike anyways. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not your dad. Do whatever you want. I'm not your mom either. I'm not related to you. Well, am I? And leave comments. Talk about some stuff. Talk amongst each other. Share your thoughts. Tell me what you had for dinner. Tell me what I should have for dinner. And if you're watching this on Twitch, stick around, because another part's probably going to play immediately after this. Multiple parts pop up on the stream at the same time before they all get uploaded onto the channel. If you're on YouTube, then another part is probably going to come up tomorrow or the next day or some other time this week, whenever this comes out. And if you're on Twitch, then you can also subscribe. Hit the heart. Hit the notification bells. Hit all the things to let you know when more stuff is coming out, more stuff is happening. If you like, and if you'd like, maybe like subscribe. Maybe drop a sub. Not with your own money. Just use a Twitch Prime. If we can make Jeff Bezos give me money, I think that's hilarious. Anyways, the next time we will, maybe, be able to finish this out with one more long part. I'll call it the big final super part. That's super cool and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'll do.